Okay, good morning. Let's see. We have on watch ADN, ILAG, and EVTL, but the best one, in my opinion, would be ADTN. The only reason I don't really like ADTN though is because it's obviously pulling back now. It was pretty extended anyway, so I'm glad it is pulling back pre-market, but it still has a little ways to go on that 5 minute. The 5 minute MACD and the 10 minute MACD don't look the best. So I feel like it already made its whole move here. It's a 30-cent climb, so not a lot of movement anyways. EVTL also, I had this one on watch, but this one's selling off bad pre-market here. So it reached a high of 650 just about, and now it's selling off like really bad pre-market. So this one was just on watch just in case we had a strong reversal or something. I don't know. It's on my gap scan, so why not? And then ILEG. This one didn't look too bad either. It had a big formation on its 5 minute, but obviously it's to the downside is what it's looking like. It's finally breaking lower here. It was within my trend lines and now it's breaking down below its levels. Only way I see this one happening is if it breaks above VWAP and shows a strong push towards the high side here, but it'd have to get above 320 for me to be interested. There's 315. It's 323 now. So strong recovery with a massive rejection. That's 10-cent drop right there. I was gonna take 1,000 shares on it, but now since it's a little choppy, I think I'll just take 500 shares. We'll wait for it. It's breaking out now on my chart here, or my setup. That would have been a good entry at 25. Too bad I didn't get in. So I don't want to chase it now. I'm going to have to wait for some pullback or some consolidation. I don't want to see a rejection either. So it's a very strong push based on the 5 minute pattern here. Huge recovery. I didn't expect this strong of a push on this 1 minute. I was kind of expecting a sideways consolidation candle and then an actual rip eventually. But we are going to have to wait for a pullback. I can't just hop in here. I probably could, but I don't want to. See, I could go for a quick scalp above 40, but we have a huge seller stacked at 41, so I don't think it's worth it. Hit a high of 45 there. Big sell at 43 and 41, so now it has two levels to break. And you got an even bigger seller, or similar size seller at 40, so there's three levels to break: 40, 41, and 43. We got to be careful there. Those could be profit taking points depending on my entry on a pullback. I might get in on this candle here. 41. Now we have 43. 45. So it rips. Wow, look at that weird spike. That's weird. And now it looks like a massive doji. So now the chart's a little off. Maybe that was just an error on my end. I'm not sure. ILAG. No, I guess that was a very, very quick spike. Not really sure what that was. Now I'm kind of confused as to what I want to do, because that's just a weird doji. I'll go for this high. The high of this candle is 578. Yikes, that's still a ways away. Big seller at 50. Taking out no problem. I just don't know where I want to get in because it's so weird. So I'm missing this huge move here. There's a climb now to 60. I'm getting my pullbacks, but they're still ripping. So now I feel if I get in on another pullback, I'm literally just going to catch the back end. I'm already getting that FOMO feeling. I'm watching this whole thing move without me. Next 5 minutes going to open here, but I don't know what I want to do with it because of this weird spike. I'm not sure if it's still going to be really strong or what. If this finishes as a sideways consolidation, that'd be great, but here we are breaking another high. That's what it looks like. Yep. Broke another high. Now it's starting to slow down. Volume's decreasing. Still green though. 68 now. Weird spike again. I don't want to chase it. See if we break below 50 here. Not quite yet. It is slowing down, and that's what I gotta be mindful of. It's really extended at this point. Or it's not really extended, I'm lying. Jesus, what am I saying? But it has had 4 green or 5 green candles in a row, and they've made some pretty decent sized moves here. So I do like the stock. It's just it's made a lot of big moves here. So here's the break of 50 maybe. So there it is, 47, 46, 45. Let's see if we get another pullback here. Where's the support? Support's basically at 30. I could technically buy here at 43 though, and that wouldn't be super bad, I don't think. So 43 all the way to 54 now. 55, that would have been a good buy. 6, 7, 8, 9, and back up to 60, so that's a red and green. So that would have been an awesome trade if I would have taken that trade right there at 43 like I had mentioned. Having a hard time with this one. For no reason too, because it's just moving up and up and up. I don't want to slip up now though. Could have got in there at 60. Broke its last high already. So not one single trade on this stock so far for me. I don't know, like, I don't know why. It's kind of embarrassing, honestly, because it's making such obvious moves and I haven't taken a single trade on it. Like, at this point, I feel like I am going to be catching the back end if I trade it. So not only am I feeling FOMO, but I'm also getting really nervous. I don't see a particular pattern on the 1 minute. I guess the whole spike here is what weirded me out, and now I'm kind of just like, what do I do? But these are some obvious trades, and I'm just not taking them. So that's also contributing to me getting frustrated. I could get in there at 72 for the break of this high, but at this point it's so extended, I don't even want to take it. So broke the high there, 75. By like what, 2 cents? No, 1 cent. 2 cents now. So we got one leg up, pull back, second leg up. Then we're gonna get the second pullback, I guess. It's slowing down up here. Volume's decreasing. $80 now, 84. So still looking strong, this one. can't even tell where the MACD's at. That's gonna be another red to green here. Yep. So there's another break of that high. Still not wanting to chase this one. I don't want to chase this one all the way up here. Next 5 and 10 minute open though, so we can probably get in for a dip and go for this high of 99. It's gonna be so late. I gotta be real careful now. At this point, I feel a little more comfortable taking 1,000 shares because I know more or less how it's going to be trading. I could get in here at 86. I don't want to get in here though. Broke its 5-minute high. I still think it needs I think it needs a proper pullback, but I don't want to take the entry here. I'm just gonna keep watching it, I guess. Because for whatever reason, I think it's too green. I think it needs a pullback or a proper pullback before I take an entry. What I'm assuming is going to happen is this next candle is going to open. It's going to break its high through 4 and then reject immediately. If it doesn't do it here, then it would reject immediately, and then that'll start the downtrend. Let's see what it does. It already broke its 5-minute high. It still needs the 10-minute. So if this one breaks, then geez, I'm just done with the stock. I'm not gonna be watching anymore. If this candle breaks its last high and then shoots through 4, then that's it for me on this one. I missed the entire trade. So here we're finally seeing our first proper pullback, our first consolidation candles here. We are flagging in a way. If my trend lines would work, that'd be great. We are hitting a horizontal here. So we'll see where this wants to go. If this doesn't break on this candle, then I'd get in for an early entry on this next 1-minute high to break and then see a potential breakthrough 4. So let's see if this wants to break this low here. 75s. There it is. There's a break of that low, and now it's popping back up. Well, at this point, I'm hardcore chasing it. Try to get in there at 87 for the break of 90 and through 4. Let's see if we can get in for a retest here. So I'm finally long there at 88, looking for the break of 4. Need another push through 90 here. Doesn't work immediately, then I'm completely out. There's 90. Can we get that break? Not quite. I should probably get rid of it here. Oh no, my keys don't work. My keys to sell don't work. Shoot. Shoot. Well, that's gonna mess up the entire trade here. Turn off the game thing. Jesus. Well, that doesn't look so good then. See if we get that third leg up here for a break of 4. See if we break this last high. Not quite. Now we're rejecting massively. 90, 91. Should I hit it here at 91? Getting a little sideways consolidation. I could just wait it out. As long as it doesn't pull back tremendously, I should be fine. Needs to hold this tight range here. Got it, barely hitting the 30-second mark. I'm in at 88. My stop will be the break of this last 1 minute low at 84. There's double bottom there. Over super close to the 10-minute high. Decreasing volume on the red side, at least the short side. Here's our next 1 minute formation. It's finishing really low though, so broke that low. I'm out at 80. $80 loser there. So now we're finally seeing this thing turn. Like I said, it's so unfortunate that getting long here, 89 again. So if we get the break of 4 this time. 90. Ugh, 90 was so close to breaking right there too. Stop out there. So 2 back-to-back losers. Man, dude. Like I said at the very beginning of the video too, like at this point I'm chasing it, catching the back end already. I'm having a little too much confidence in it up here, I guess, for its last 10-minute high break. Because this already put me down 80, and then we have another big loser, like 11 cents, so that's already 110 plus 80. I'm basically down like another 200 right now. Now it's popping up here again. I swear if this breaks its high, I'm gonna be pissed right here. Got long there, 86. Looking for this next 1 minute high to break through 4 finally. It's 93, 95. So I should have sold right there at 95 when I'd seen that huge seller stacked again. For whatever reason, I'm feeling that we have a lot more buying pressure when we actually don't. I'm seeing all that green on the tape and then no movement. Still trying to see if this hits 45 again before I just get rid of it. Or 95 again, my bad. At this point, I'm just holding way too long. Double topped on its 5 minute. I'm having a little too much confidence in this stock. And I have 3 losing trades. It's about to be my 4th losing trade right here. So stopped out there. Another loss. 3 back-to-back losers on this stock. Should have got rid of it at 95, and I knew I should have once it's seen all those sellers stacked, but for whatever reason I kept holding it, so I'm for sure down now. I mean, my stop should have been like almost on the first trade, second trade really, but let it run a little too long. Got in chasing the stock. Now I'm here. Just regretting trading the stock in general now, because obviously I missed every single move in the beginning, and I'm just feeling FOMO, just wanting to trade something. So I'm definitely gonna have to review this on the back end. I want to get in for the break of 4. Like I don't want to miss the break of 4, so I'm feeling that revenge trade. feeling here of not wanting to miss out on that break of 4. That FOMO feeling. So I'm long here again at 84 since it's still holding 80. And then as soon as I say that, it's about to break 80. A lot more buying coming in. A lot more red there. Broke 80, so selling out for another loss. And that's funny too, because I don't even know if we're gonna get the break of 4 if I'm being real. Broke its 5-minute low there. I didn't even see that, so that's something I'm also not watching. It's its 5-minute low break, or it's 5-minute on a decline. Same with its 10-minute. Didn't even realize that. Didn't even know the 10-minute was gonna open here. That's how bad I'm down. So let's see if this has a strong recovery back to 75 or higher, then it could look good. I'd say around 80 though. Well, I tried to get long there at 74. Now I'm finally filled at 74. Looking for this next 1-minute high to break. I'll get rid of it basically at 85 if it pops to that level. So long at 74. Buying the dip, I guess. See if it can push to 85. 78. Not quite. I was expecting a little more on this pop here. A break of 78 through 79 and 80. And now it's just rejecting on me. Hit the 30-second mark. 77 now. Big support at 74. Let's see if they get broken into. A lot of green there again. Now this candle's finishing pretty low. It'd have to break here almost immediately. If not, I have to throw it. 79. So broke its high. Not by much. By 1 cent. Still looking for that big push through 80. Green coming through. No movement though. So selling it there, getting rid of it at 71, I guess. Not what I saw, but 73 is what it's showing me. So I'm trading in the wrong places here on this stock. I'm trading at the wrong times. And I'm definitely catching the back end at this point because I don't see it going above 4 right now. I have to be on the next 5 or 10 minute. This thing would have to finish pretty strong, like on this candle. If I got in here at 76, it would have to finish above 80 for me to really believe that this one's going to go back for a retest of 4. It basically triple topped up here on this horizontal. And that's kind of it. I was putting a lot more hope into the stock than I should have. Which, I mean, hope's not a strategy, but I was putting a lot more... I was thinking too highly of this stock because of all its massive pushes here. It's huge strength in this range, so I was giving it a lot more benefit of the doubt, I guess. But obviously it just didn't work out, and I'm pretty much down a lot today. So $300 on 1,000 shares for 4 trades, which is pretty ridiculous. 5 trades actually. Like another day, just not my day. It's not even that it's not my day, it's just fallen into FOMO, I guess. I missed the whole ride up. Major plays, obvious plays, and I didn't take any of them at all. And so now I'm here sitting on the sidelines. And here I am watching another push. If this breaks through 4, then I'm just wrapping it up today because I'm going to be pretty pissed. 92. I'm going to do a test trade here. We're going to do a test if I just decide to get in on this candle here at 94. Would this be more profitable than what I've been getting in on for the break of 4? Would this even break 4 is my question. So I'm in somewhere like 94. There's 401. I'm pretty sure I got rid of it at 409 there, but I guess I actually got rid of it at 403. Kind of a weird delay, but that's okay. So that's a weird trade. I most likely wouldn't have chased it up here. But I mean, it worked out. It worked out better than I thought. So I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to figure out why that worked. I wouldn't have traded that. We'll do another test trade here. See if this next 1 minute actually rips through. Getting on a pullback here, 406. There's a micro pullback. See if this actually rips through its high. It's 413 now. It's doing really good up here for whatever reason. 413. Can we break that 413 level? Not quite. See if we get a pop back up here one more time. It's 13 for a second. 12 again. Needs a little more volume in here. There it is. As the break, sold it at 15 there. So that's so weird. 2 trades I just wouldn't have taken. Worked out perfectly. That's just really weird. Like, so I got basically 10 cents on this one. I got 94 to what? 403. Basically another 10 cents on that one, which really I sold at 409. I'd seen it. I pressed it at that time, and for whatever reason, it didn't do it. So 2 test trades. I'm gonna count my 303 loss, 302 loss, whatever. But 2 test trades there that I wouldn't have taken, and they worked out perfectly. Kind of surprised there. I'm not really sure. Like, I guess me chasing the stock works better than me waiting for a perfect setup. Whatever reason, maybe my perfect setups just aren't perfect, and I need to go back and review a better setup, or really look at what I'm looking at here and seeing why I think it's a perfect setup when it's not. So obviously it's not working. So I gotta find out what I'm doing wrong here. I'm letting my losers run too much, I'd say. There was a sideways channel here the whole time, and for whatever reason I was still in on it. Broadening wedge here, I guess, in a way, and then a rip. Not really sure what to look for here on the 5 minute, at least in terms of a pattern. I don't know. But I'm gonna wrap it up because I'm honestly already frustrated. Like, I've been frustrated all this morning since I missed this entire move on ILAG. All the other stocks haven't hit the scans at all. ADN, nothing. Leading gapper, basically nothing. EVTL, nothing. FFHL got halted, so on a downtrend. Mara hit the scans a couple times. This one didn't look too bad to trade. I just didn't see it. This would have been a really nice entry back here. That would have been awesome. This would have been a really good entry here as well. That was a perfect setup. But again, well, 5 minute. Wow, look at that 5 minute setup would have been great from basically 930 all the way to about 950, 960. So that would have been a nice move. But I'm really disappointed at ILAG. Like, I feel like I lost out on this one tremendously. Like, I should have known how to trade this. I should have traded it, but one, like I said, this huge spike just freaked me out, and that caused me not to take any of these trades here, which were kind of obvious. Even these beginning trades here were pretty obvious, and I didn't take any trade, and now here I am, red on the day because I'm trying to trade its sideways consolidation here, thinking it's gonna break higher. Obviously, it just couldn't do it. Should have taken profits while I could. You know, after we seen this rejection here, we get another rejection there. Should have just taken it while I had the chance, but letting it ride too long. This one, I guess the right idea, just wrong timing, because I wanted to get into the bottom for this big push, but I just had the wrong timing on it. In way too early. Same with this candle, in too early. This candle just, like I said, didn't sell into it. And I don't know. I'm definitely going to have to go back and review the tapes on this one, so we'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to get my actual loss, 303. 73 in fees, I guess. It was really 52. But I'm going to get the 303 and count that. So that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow.